Welcome back to Stories Aloud, where every heartbeat, every pause tells its own story. Today's tale is A Telephone Call by Dorothy Parker, a piercing look at longing, anxiety, and the silent spaces between words. We're looking today at, a really timeless piece, Dorothy Parker's A Telephone Call.
Yeah.
We've got these excerpts that just throw you right into the mind of this woman just waiting for a phone call.
Right. It's incredibly intense.
And our goal today really is to unpack that psychological journey Parker shows us. The longing, the anxiety, and that huge unseen weight of silence.
Exactly. The power of what's not said.
Okay, so let's get into it. Parker sets it up so precisely. An agreement, a call at noon, and then straight away the clock says 40 minutes past 12. That tiny shift. Well, the first hint of dread. It's almost physical, isn't it? What does that immediate disruption tell us?
Well, what's fascinating, I think, is how fast her thoughts spiral. It's not just, oh, he's late. It leaps straight to, what if he forgot? What if he changed his mind? And then the big one, what if? He never loved her at all.
Oh, yeah. That quick.
That speed, that escalation, it shows this deep vulnerability tied up in waiting, you know? It connects to those universal anxieties we all have about rejection, maybe, and the power dynamics when you're the one left waiting.
And then it gets really visceral. We see the anxiety physically. Parker describes her hands clasped, her breath shallow, and that line counting seconds like stones. Just imagining the weight of each second. She's pacing, rocking, whispering to herself, maybe he's busy.
Trying to rationalize it.
Exactly. And that desperate hope. Pressing her ear to the silent phone, willing him to dial, picturing his face, even begging for just one ring. That's all I ask. It's actually quite painful to read.
It is. And those physical details, they're not just descriptions. Parker's making the internal agony external for us, pulling us right into that suffocating feeling. That counting seconds like stones, it's so sharp because it captures the weight, the slow, painful buildup of time when you're just consumed by waiting. And her thoughts race through every awful possibility. Was he with someone else? Or even, had he died?
Which shows just how deep the insecurity goes, right? All fueled by silence.
Absolutely. The silence lets the worst fears bloom, and Parker doesn't shy away from the despair. Minutes became an hour, then she sank to the floor, head in hands, tears falling silently.
Oh, that's rough.
And that thought, I'm a fool waiting for nothing. It's more than just sadness. It's watching her self-worth just erode under the pressure of that unmet expectation. A really painful moment of self-awareness.
So, okay, where does this all lead? We get to that final, really brutal moment. The ring click, and the line goes dead.
Devastating.
It's not even a conversation, just confirmation of everything she feared. She picks up the receiver, says hello, into nothing, just an echo. And then it hits her. He didn't love me. He never called.
Yeah. That ring click is just pure Parker genius. It's the sound of hope being completely severed.
Like a door slamming shut.
Exactly. And the insight there is profound. Sometimes the cruelest communication isn't words. It's the absence of words. Deliberate silence.
The silence becomes the message.
It becomes the loudest, most painful message. Parker shows how we tend to fill that emptiness, not with logic, but with our own deepest fears, our insecurities. That final line, he didn't love me, he never called, isn't just about him. It's about the damage done by that silence, the internal devastation.
So Dorothy Parker's A Telephone Call really is a masterclass in building psychological tension. It shows so clearly how waiting, anticipation, silence, how they can hurt more than any actual argument.
Definitely.
It's such a sharp look at that vulnerability we all feel sometimes, when you put your hopes entirely on someone else, waiting for a sign that just doesn't come.
It really is. And Parker leaves you thinking, doesn't she, about those silent messages? The ones we send without realizing, maybe? Or the ones we desperately wait for when words aren't there?
Yeah, and what responsibility do we have in those silences? How do we handle them without letting our own fears take over?
It's something to ponder, for sure, how we write stories in the gaps.
In that final click, she learned that sometimes the cruelest lines are the ones left unspoken. If this story touched you, share it with someone waiting on a call of their own. And subscribe to Stories Aloud for more tales of the heart's hidden corners. Until next time, keep listening.